I told this to Nick before, but since the NFL draft is coming up in a couple days, and I have no idea what was going on, I was gonna ask you guys if you knew.
What do you mean? Like,
Like, I don't
what's
know
going
a
on?
college football player that's played since like Reggie Bush.
Oh, hmm.
Eddie Bush.
um,
I know the quarterbacks, and I heard there's a lot of good wide receivers.
good wide receivers. The Giants, I think, should take Isaiah Simmons. He's like a linebacker from Clemson. He's like a linebacker slash like safety. Like he played all over the place, and I really want the Giants to get him. But I don't even know. Like besides that, there's a cornerback from Ohio State who's supposed to be dirty. Some good offensive linemen.
Yeah, the Jets need to fucking. I mean, they built up their offensive line. They signed a whole bunch of fucking dudes, but chances are they're all gonna fucking blow next year.
Yeah.
What are you eating over there?
Don't worry about it.
What is that? I'll crack open the beer with you.
What have you guys been doing since fucking quarantine hit?
Fucking playing
It's
Warzone.
about. I like
Right?
to. You know what it is. You gotta commit to it. You know, there's no timeline, so it's a balance. It's like there's only so many things you're doing, right? So you just balance it out. You got your meals; those are like the fucking pillars in the day. And then whatever I don't know. Some days I'm tired of playing video games, and then other days I'll just pull on there. I don't know.
I've been
It's a
trying to
long
play
road.
a bunch of hockey. That's like the only thing I've really been doing. Like that's not inside.
That's fire.
It's fucking
Yeah,
weird
no,
though.
it's
I just bought
good
like
to get
a
out.
one of those small little hockey balls, like the stick handling ones, because I'm playing with like the big like circle plasticky ones, and that kind of fucking blows.
Mhm.
But like
Yeah.
I watched like this NHL top like 50 things that NHL Network was playing. And I swear, like 3 of the top 15 moments, and probably like 5 in the entire video, came from like the '94 Rangers season. I was like, bro, can we give this fucking
Really?
rest right now? It was like the entire fucking thing.
That's awesome.
Wow.
No, dude, you know, I watched after the Jordan 30 for 30. I have an app Flex, and it has like a bunch of shit on there, and it has like there's 3 seasons or maybe more, I don't know, of 30 for 30s, and there's 3 seasons on there. So I was like looking through them, seeing which one was good to watch. My friend Joe was like, "Yo, the Wayne Gretzky one's mad good."
Hmm.
I watched that, and that was pretty cool. I didn't really know much about it. I just thought he went to LA. I don't know, you know. But they traded him to LA, bro.
Yeah, they traded him, and then I think
Traded
St.
him.
Louis traded for him, and he stayed there for like half a season.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Then he went to the fucking Rangers for like the last 4 years or something.
The
Yeah,
somehow
why
like
would you
he
You were
ever?
on the Rangers for 4 years.
I think so.
he
Really?
ended his
I thought it was
career
like
Ranger.
It might have been 3.
a year.
Yeah, it could have been less. I'm not sure.
It was a couple of years though. It wasn't really that long. I don't know when he retired though, because he didn't win the cup there. And I don't
No,
know
he didn't.
how you.
Messier is the only player to win a Stanley Cup as a captain on 2 teams.
Word, what's the other
Only got to
team?
do it. Oilers, because he
Really?
became captain after they traded Gretzky.
No shit.
They won
That's
after
tough,
with
bro.
no
They were
Gretzky.
boys. Like that shit. They were tight. Like, and the whole 30 for 30 showed how like Edmonton's like not a small town, but just like like the Canadians. They're really like you see how like, they turn up. Like even with the Raptors, they like it can happen. They won 4 cups in 5 years though, and like that's crazy.
Yeah, they had a pretty crazy team. This kid on the lacrosse team, he's from Alberta, which is like the state that has those two, the Providence, that has Calgary, which is like I don't know, like it's above Montana, And Calgary's a pretty decent sized city, and then
Hmm.
Edmonton is like it's kind of like little brother type of like spiel. Is kind of what he gave me because it's cold as shit in
Okay.
Edmonton. Like it's fucking brick. Like
Yeah, like I didn't think Edmonton was a big city.
it's
Like,
not
you know
like
what I
the
mean? It
place. Like
seems
if you're
pretty
going on
small.
vacation, like I wouldn't say go to Edmonton.
Yeah. Nah, and he said like he would see the same fans in the same seats because they all had season tickets. Like it was a thing, man. And dude, like they were bugging out. Like they wanted the Canadian government to get involved when they traded him, bro. Like you traded our piece of our biggest jewel, like our biggest asset. What the fuck? That's crazy. And he went to LA, but it was good for the sport in the long run.
Yeah, I mean,
There was
who?
like
It was that guy
they
Barry
were the first
Melrose,
LA
right?
team.
Who coached that team?
Was his
Did he
name?
Yeah,
really?
yeah, the
Well,
guy on
wait, say his name
ESPN,
again.
Barry
Yeah, that
Melrose.
guy's like legendary just for
Yeah,
like being the only hockey announcer or analyst,
For the
whatever.
Oilers
yeah.
team, you're saying?
Nah, for the Kings
Oh, oh,
when they
could be,
traded
yeah,
for him.
probably. Barry Melrose, bro. That's our guy. That's the only guy hockey fans have,
That
man.
guy's
He's our
box
guy.
office, bro.
He's holding the weight, man.
The rest of like cause there's like Barry Melrose and he's like the Adam Schefter, but like gets absolutely no
Hmm.
airtime, and then it's like a huge drop to just like TSN. It's
No,
like who the fuck
then it's
watches
like that
TSN?
guy from
Yeah, it's a shit show.
NBC, the guy that's like sits on the ice.
Oh, the fucking guy who looks like a turtle.
Yeah, the bald guy. That I think the Rangers have one too. That's like bald too,
Well,
right?
there's like that guy. There's Pierre, whatever his name is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, yeah.
the
There's
fucking
Pierre, and there's like another ball guy. The Rangers have what's his name?
Something Gia
Don
something.
Maniscal. Yeah, yeah, that guy.
Gia something.
Giamatti or something. John
Some
Giamatti
Italian guy.
or some
Yeah,
shit like that. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
There's a
man.
bunch of but they're all like the same.
I'm pissed that the NHL season got suspended, like second behind the MLB season. You know,
yeah. We'll see what the fuck
Um,
happens.
the
Wait, the
Rangers.
NHL they suspended. That's it.
No, I'm just saying, like,
Oh,
But who knows what's
not
gonna?
happening right now.
I
I
think that
don't
they.
know.
I think they'd
Well,
almost be better off just canceling the rest of the season, depending on how
football
long
is the
this
only
goes on
one.
for.
Yeah,
No,
I
you know
mean
what
it's
I don't
tough.
get? Like, how are they going to start baseball? Like, if
They're
they
gonna
don't
have to
start
shorten
baseball
the
soon,
season.
like, it's not even worth it.
Yeah,
You
because
cannot play
there's
baseball in December. It doesn't happen.
they would have to cut games, which I
Well,
think they could do.
I was watching R2C2 today, and I think they're talking. I don't know. I watched three of them. Oh, it was with Phil Hughes, and they were saying that like whenever you start playoff, if you're playing playoffs in November, December, like it would suck, but it's a sacrifice you have to take. Like you just like delegate an warm state stadium that for like the ALCS and the World Series.
Yeah,
It
that's how
would
it has to
suck,
be.
but that's the only way.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's true.
And you're probably gonna see a shorter season.
Yeah.
yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to be
It's like,
mid-December playing in Milwaukee.
or Minnesota, bro.
Yeah, like it would
No.
suck, especially for like the Yankees, literally the most, because we might have the biggest advantage that way.
Yo, we'd have to travel, bro. We'd have to be
Yeah,
out there.
that would suck. Yeah, I would get out. I would be. That would be.
We'd have to go for at
I'll
least
take a
1 or 2
vacation.
games.
Fuck it.
We just sip the beer at the same time.
That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what hockey's gonna do. Basketball, basketball is probably the most practical one that can come back the fastest.
Basketball should just top to like the top four teams and just be like
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
just playing eight
Just
teams.
take the seeds. Like
Yeah, honestly, cut out
make
the
it.
cut out the
Silver,
6,
you need
7,
to make
8,
an
or 5,
executive
6, 7,
order.
8.
Yeah, make an executive order of the
Yeah.
final seeds, declare
You
playoffs,
got,
and let them go.
you got a conference
Televise it.
semifinal, a conference
That's it.
final, and a finals. That's it. Just go for it.
They
Because,
probably
like, in reality, like, if you think about it, like, odds are, like, yeah, it would have been nice to see, like, the Pelicans, like, maybe take out, like, a team at the top of the Western Conference. But, like, Obviously, like the Bucks are going to be there, the Lakers, Clippers, probably the Rockets. Then you got
Yeah, I
like
mean the NBA of all
you
you
got
could
like the
forget.
Raptors, Celtics, Sixers.
Yeah,
Heat.
you could actually grab a handful in the NBA and just
Yeah, like who the
only
best
fans
teams are.
that didn't make it would be mad, obviously. But
I could see them doing like a series of like 5 games, and then
yeah,
the
just speed it up.
finals
What are you
be
gonna do?
7.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's like such a cheap way to like do things, though.
Yeah, it's
But
weird.
honestly, CC Sabathia said it. He was like, "Yo," they said like, from if he was still playing, if it was him, like he wouldn't like he knows when they go back, like he said every spring training the Yankees come in with a goal to win the World Series, like whatever the circumstance is, like we're still gonna fucking try to win the World Series.
Yeah, of
So
course.
that's how the leagues have to just make the right moves and just let them play. Give them a fair shot to play the fairest amount of time, considering what we went through. You can't gain time. You can't make up for it. This has never happened before. No one's pressuring them to be perfect.
Yeah,
But
dude, it's crazy that like New York has just been getting fucking raped, and like every other state's just chilling. Like,
mm-hmm.
like what the
Literally,
fuck
like
is
you
that
think about
about?
someone that lives out of New York, and you're like, oh, they're so fucking out of the fucking out in the clear, man. Like,
It's weird in New York because you got like 8 million people in like the 5 boroughs, and then like above it, like Westchester, Nassau County, Suffolk County, all have like 3
mm-hmm.
million people each, and it's like you have like
Yeah, it's
That's
15
true.
crazy.
million people in
Yeah.
like a square mileage to like the size of like Rhode Island.
All breathing the same air. Like, yeah,
Yeah, dude. That's why it happened to New York. That's
Yeah,
why.
because like even LA isn't
Excuse
even
me.
that bad, because at least that's like
Yeah, and like
yeah, it's kind of spread
people
out.
in LA, they're like, "Oh, we have space. Like we feel bad for New York. Like that's where they're at. Like they're fine. You can still go ride your bike and shit."
I could only imagine people like in Manhattan, like that's gotta suck.
Yeah, they can't go anywhere. Like,
You're literally
No,
stuck
yeah, I
inside.
made that thought for the first point in my mind. I was like,
yeah, people that live in the
imagine
city are
living
like,
in an apartment building. I wouldn't leave the apartment. I would not leave the apartment. I would lock up. I'd fucking. I don't even know. That would be so rough.
just be
Think
ordered mail
about how many
and
people are in
back.
an apartment building. Like, there's like you out here. You leave your house, you don't run into anyone walking in your car. Like,
Yeah,
like just getting to the
God
street, you
damn.
you could run into I don't know how many fucking people. I don't live in an apartment building, but
yeah.
fuck.
Even at like where my mom lives, it's not like apartments because you don't have to go inside to get to your room. But it's like
Yeah,
still here. It's like I don't run into anybody. Like
yeah.
maybe one person, and they're just walking their dog.
Like, and that's what makes it like feasible for us. We're like, okay, we can do this. Like, I can go make a run, do what I gotta do, be smart, don't touch my face, and I'll be good. Like the city is, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's nuts.
They had
But
Travis working at Starbucks for like mad long, and I was like, it was like a month into, or maybe 3 weeks into like the stay at home essentials only, and then that's when they were like, all right, like don't show up anymore. It was like maybe a week
mm,
after he took like a 2 break paid leave. They were like, if you could want to take off and just get paid, like go ahead and then come back.
yeah.
And he took it at like the perfect time because like halfway through they were like, yeah, we're closing down the store.
The one on
mm.
Wanto
Want to
Avenue,
have, yeah.
it's closed now.
I believe so.
Damn.
Dunkin' Donuts is still going, bro. They are those people. I feel bad for the people working at Dunkin' Donuts. But
24
you know
hours.
what?
Like,
I
fucking
went there
mad,
the
bro.
other day. Chris, remember I got coffee the other day? They were packed out. Like Buffy, you know that Dunkin', like the
Yeah,
line was
yeah.
passing like the entrance onto Jerusalem. Like, like people were having problems.
Oh
Like,
my god.
and I got there, I was like, I don't care. I got nowhere to be. But
Yeah.
I got you I got you and mom iced coffee, whatever, and I got a hot coffee. hot caramel latte, and that shit, it was literally watered down. Like there was no coffee in there.
Oh, that sucks.
Like not even a hint of coffee to like get the. It was disgusting, and I was just like, it sucked. But the whole time I was like, damn, I feel bad for these people, fucking. But then I was like, I'm definitely not gonna get good coffee. They're definitely shitting out these coffees. Like they don't get,
Oh
like
yeah.
I know how it is, man. And coffee, you could probably jip on coffee like.
Oh yeah, dude. Just
You
throw
know?
some fucking water in there, like
That's
couple
a good.
coffee
That's a good
beans.
topic, bro. It's a gamble. It's a gamble going to fucking. You gotta. It depends. Depends where you go.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like some places there'll probably be like never any problems, and then one place
Yeah.
probably like the first day, like that
It's
you were
honestly
even able to get it.
how well they're ran. Like some places, like there's definitely Dunkin' Donuts that have better service and better, more experienced workers. You know, as low grade of a job it is, people could still be good at it.
Yeah, it's rough when you're paying people like fucking dirt, and you're just like, all right, but like you're essential, and you got
Make
to do
them
all these
good
precautions.
quality coffee.
I'd be like,
Like,
bro, go fuck yourself.
yeah, literally. Yeah, I gotta find something.
I was thinking about making a. Have you guys listened to the Wiz Khalifa new album that came yesterday?
Yeah.
I haven't.
What'd you think of the song with Logic?
Honestly, it was alright. Had a nice vibe to it.
I thought the snare in the background, I was like not digging it.
Really?
Yeah, it was weird. I don't know. I liked the song before it though. The song with K Camp.
Oh yeah, that one was fire.
That song was a banger. I was like,
Yeah,
holy
the
shit.
one I like the one Still Wiz too.
Mhm.
That's pretty cool.
The drop
it
in
was alright.
general was much needed.
Yeah, definitely. I'm hyped, man. Logic's gonna drop fucking No
Yeah, he's gotta
Pressure.
drop soon, right?
I don't even know, but like when he does
I
drop,
hope soon, man.
listen, I'm giving Logic one more shot because like I really,
It's been a rough road, man. I won't lie.
bro, I've been
He's
staying
low
by.
key
I've been
kind of
like
fucked
Logic's
up.
not shit. He's still good. He's still good. But like, listen, if he doesn't like put
Yeah,
out
if he
some
doesn't give
shit
us
that
this
wows me,
shit,
I'm nah, man. Sorry, you
no,
lost
because
it, bro.
we have been like backing him for a while. And I get it, like he's a certain type of artistic, like he wants to do his own thing, that's fine. But
Yeah, he's being fucking autistic.
dude, you're fucking up, man.
Yeah, if I
Fucking up
actually
big
had to
time.
buy his albums, I probably would have stopped buying. Like,
That's such a fact.
Oh,
I'll
that's
still
true.
listen to it
Yeah,
because it's fucking basically
yeah, we're
free.
not spending money on this. Yeah.
We'll see. I
Man,
miss fucking. I wish Mac Miller was still alive, man. I listen to his shit and I'm still like, fuck, man.
Yeah, that shit's tough, bro. And that album's so fucking good. It's so good, and it's like he's still talking to you, like fuck. And it's like the shit he says is like almost messed up, like to what happened, you know?
Yeah.
yeah, it almost sounds like he knew he was gonna die. Like,
Yeah, because he might have. In one of his songs, he says, "Devil at my doorstep, like creeping at my doorstep or some shit." You know what I'm talking about? Like it's out there. I don't know.
yeah, all right, that was good.
I don't think. I don't know. I don't know shit,
Yo,
honestly.
Buffy, how about fucking Rob Gronkowski to the Tampa Bay?
How about that?
I was
Fellas?
surprised. I thought they were gonna trade him and it was gonna be some type of like, I don't know if you guys remember when like Tim Thomas came to the Islanders, like they traded for his
Yeah.
rights but he never played. At first I was
Yeah.
like, ah, it's just gonna be like that. And then all of a sudden like Adam Schefter was like, Rob Gronkowski has been saying that he wanted like to come back and shit, and I was like, all right. And then all of a sudden they were like, and he passed his physical, and I was like, oh shit.
Yo, it was literally like he probably made up his mind. He was like, he probably went to Robert Kraft and he's like, Robbie, I'm going to play with Tommy in Tampa
Yeah,
Bay.
dude. And think about that. That's a
That's it.
smack in the face, dude. Tom Brady had his way with the Pats.
Yo, Bill
He had
Belichick
his
is
way.
probably so fed up right now. He's ready to like
Oh,
fucking take the league
he's
down.
hungry. He's upset, man.
Yeah, that's a fact.
He's not having it.
I hope the Patriots win the division again, just
No,
so
but
the Jets can.
it's a
They're
statement,
gonna win it
bro.
anyway. It'd be the Bills, to be honest.
No, it will
Honestly,
be the
yeah,
Bills.
it would be
Yeah.
the Bills.
It's not the Jets. Like it's not even close to the honestly the Dolphins might be better,
Not even
better than the
close.
Jets.
I think Josh Allen is good, but he's like
Mm.
he's like one of those quarterbacks that like don't give a fuck, like heaving the ball no matter what.
Yeah, he'll either learn to rein it in or they'll just be able to out defense his mistakes. It's gonna be well, like
Yeah, bro, because they should have beat the Texans, no doubt. Like they were dominating that game, and like they literally just Deshaun Watson's fucking play was not that good.
You know,
You remember that
I
play
was
where he
saying
spins
that,
off?
and I got shit on for that. I got
Nah, bro.
shit on for that, and
He
I was like,
literally-
dude, but like, if you look at the physics, and I know you're not supposed to say shit like that with sports, but come on, like,
Nah, it was a good play. Like, give me a break. Like, but he
It was-
literally got hit into
yeah.
another defender that literally sent him moving again.
no,
And then
listen,
he literally dumped it off fucking 6 feet in front of him. Everyone's sucking Deshaun Watson's dick. I'm like, what
Listen.
is this?
listen,
He's
what
not that
happened was if it was a different player, he might not have stood up and had the willpower to try to extend the play. They might have
Yeah,
gave
that
up
was his
and went
instinct.
down.
His instinct was good.
But yeah, he was determined. He was, he wasn't giving up.
Yeah.
But I would have made the same play. He bumped you into him, and it was like the perfect. It was like an equilibrium. Like they somehow stood this guy up by
No, that's
hitting
literally
him
what
twice.
happened.
That's what happened. It was like,
Watch that play. Whoever's listening to this,
and the
watch that
fact that-
fucking play.
the fact
see
that
what we're talking about.
none of the sports, none of the media, the main media, ever said that, because it's just so like, if you do anything today, it's,
Dude,
you know,
ESPN's so mainstream.
it
They
could be
like
so much
it's
better.
disgusting.
any fucking little bit of hype any player has, like they just fucking boom, boom, like
Yeah.
blow them up, and it's like, yo,
Yeah.
like, calm down. Deshaun Watson, what? Because I'm not even gonna say that, but like, never mind.
All right, Joe, take it easy over there.
I'm just saying, like they ride these young players fucking like and just make them better than they are. Like,
I don't know how I feel about Deshaun Jackson, because, like he said, like I like what he said, but I don't like what he said. He was like, what did he say?
Deshaun Jackson or Deshaun Watson?
Deshaun Watson. He said what? Somebody had to be excellent or something like that, right? Somebody, what did he say? Somebody had to win the game. I don't know what he said.
I don't know either.
You don't remember? In the post game after, like it was everywhere.
No,
They were like,
but
drop that topic.
listen, yeah, he sucks. That's bottom line.
But no, yeah, he basically said like some like Michael Jordan kind of thing, like so
Yeah.
somebody had to
Like he was
Deshaun
Mr. Clutch or some
mode
shit.
like,
Deshaun,
yeah,
buddy,
like
you broke out of the
remember what
pocket
he said,
that
something
this
like
guy
that.
fucking pushed you back into, and you literally dumped the
Yeah.
ball 6 feet in front of you, and the running back made a play, and everyone was like, "Oh, Deshaun Watson!" Like, no, that guy just made the play.
and that stuck with me. I was kind of upset. Like if
I mean-
it was me that made the play, I'd be like, honestly, I just tried to stay on my feet, and it paid off. Like
Like, yeah,
I
that was
didn't
a
want to
team
lose
play,
the
but, like-
game. I wasn't gonna go down. They
Shit.
didn't put me in a place where I had to go down. There wasn't weight on my body. I got hit, but no athlete's gonna downplay themselves.
They're gonna suck this year
Not like
anyway.
that.
That's a fact.
Like it doesn't even
Yeah.
matter.
David Johnson. I mean, they still got Will Fuller and fucking Kenny Stills, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, let's just see if he can fucking play like more than 6
but
games.
the Texans, they're just like this.
See if they play more than
You
6
just
games in
you just
general.
know, like
Yeah, that's
they'll
true.
be in the playoffs and they'll lose in the first round. That's it.
I'd say so. You
Like,
see,
you could bet on that.
fucking Todd Gurley and what's his name, Clay Matthews with long hair, tweeting at the Rams like, "Give me my money."
Oh,
I
I
think
did
I
see
saw
That,
that.
shit was
Yeah.
mad funny.
Oh my god, he's a savage, bro.
Dude, that's crazy. Like I still haven't like registered that.
He
Clay
also
Matthews is on the
Deion
Rams.
Sanders didn't want him to wear his number, and he was like, "Nah, I'm wearing it." He literally told me, he's like, "I'm wearing the number."
Mm, Damn, that's crazy.
I hope Todd Gurley bounces back and he's a fucking beast.
Facts.
That'd be cool to watch, man.
I'm definitely picking him in fantasy because he's gonna have a bounce back year.
No, you know what
him
I said?
and,
Do you think Gronk's gonna be like a first round pick now in fantasy?
he's probably like a.
He's up there.
He might be like a third.
In a
round
lot
pick.
of leagues, like stupid leagues, he'll be a first round pick.
Nah, I don't think I would waste the first round pick on him like ever. But like if
Some
he's
people
there,
will.
I wouldn't even take him as the first tight end off the board. I don't think.
Nah, Travis
Yeah.
Kelsey and Kittle.
Yeah, go
Yeah, you
probably
got
go Kelsey,
and
Kittle,
you got
Ertz.
the other guy, Kittle.
Then you probably go Gronk, Hooper. But like
that guy
Baker
said?
Mayfield sucks, so that's gonna be a
Yeah.
problem.
Oh, the other guy.
Yeah, who did
Browns
they
are
just
still a
trade for?
disappointment, guys.
The Browns?
Yeah, at tight end.
Oh, Hooper, yeah.
They just
They
got.
got-
Like, why do you need Hooper? Like, what the fuck's going on, man? Like, you already
They got
have Njoku.
They got Njoku, but
and he's
like
pretty nice. Like,
Yeah, Njoku's
with Jarvis
like a
Landry and
Hooper-
OBJ. Like, what else? You really need Austin Hooper?
Hooper is a fucking beast, bro. Like he puts up numbers.
Maybe they're just tight that OBJ is fucking doo doo.
Dude, if they should be the best fucking offensive team in the league. Like
If they had a
I
real
kind of feel
quarterback,
bad for Odell, bro.
like at
imagine
the,
feel
Tom
bad.
Brady went to Cleveland.
it would
Just
be
shook the-
ridiculous. Oh my god! But
He would never do that.
He'd never do that
never
shit show
do
up a
that.
franchise.
Tom Brady
Nah,
would
you were
never
able to
live in
guess
Cleveland.
kind of where it was gonna go.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, he obviously
he was
wanted-
trying to make money. Like he wanted to go somewhere definitely nice weather. Like
Facts.
he has a family.
Yeah.
Fucking, his
It was
wife
either
is
going
a
to be
fucking
San Diego
Brazilian
or
model
fucking
or whatever,
Florida or
supermodel.
whatever. Yeah.
Is Philip Rivers anywhere yet?
Yeah, the Colts.
Oh
Who?
shit! Right, I forgot.
Colts.
Oh yeah, Rivers went to the Colts. No, yeah, everyone like saw that and forgot about it. I feel like that
I
happened.
feel like the
Everyone's
Colts have
oh,
always
shit.
just been irrelevant. Like no matter what, they're fucking irrelevant.
It's kind of their jerseys, man.
Yeah, they don't
Honestly,
have
it might
Right?
they don't have an aesthetic
Their
franchise
jerseys
like player.
don't like coincide with the
be.
league.
Even when they had Peyton Manning, it was still like, oh, the fucking Colts. Like,
Facts.
fuck them.
Yeah,
Like at
and
least
it
the
was, like,
Giants
only
had
on
Eli
Peyton
Manning, but they also had like Plaxico Burress shoot himself in the leg, so it was like
Yeah.
you had something to hit
Like,
the
hey.
headlines. Who's doing that shit in
Yeah.
Indianapolis?
Yeah, nothing's going on there.
Yeah.
They only won one Super Bowl. Like, fuck out of here.
How do you think Eli felt when he just won a Super Bowl with probably the best team he ever had, and his like favorite receiver? Like he wakes up, they're like, yeah, Plaxico shot himself in the club list. What do you think? Like Eli, like what do you think he said?
That was
I
the
bet you
downfall
the
of the
first
Giants,
word he
bro.
said
Right there.
was well, just because that's how Eli talks. Well, like Peyton too. Well, we're gonna get through this, guys.
I'm
I
glad
don't know what
Eli's
to do.
done. Like, no one has to talk about Eli anymore. Like, give me
Yeah,
shit. You
no,
know?
it was
It's just like
it
it's
was
there
touching
and he's
as
going to
a
go to the
fan.
Hall of Fame
He
and I'm
got
just going
his,
to be
he
waiting
got
for
his,
it. You know?
yeah.
It's just, that's it.
It was good.
It's gonna be fun to see if he gets in the Hall of Fame. I
Yeah,
think
now I just got people shitting on Daniel Jones now. But
he's
I don't
been
care,
doing
'cause
well though.
I've seen it from the kid. I already know he's here, man. I already know.
I
Why are
hope so.
we interested in an Oregon quarterback? What is that?
No way.
Who,
If we
that
do
kid,
that,
Herbert?
I'm fucking losing my
What
mind.
pick do we have?
4.
4? We're gonna shit. Oh, 4. We're fucking up. We're fucking up, bro.
Definitely.
Take Tua. If you want a quarterback, take Tua.
Tua's going to be gone at 3. I'm
Tua's
telling
a
you.
fucking baller, bro. Tua
The
is
Bengals
a
are going to
baller.
shock the world and fucking take Tua right now. Joe Burrow's going to fall to the fucking 5th round.
I would love to see that. I would love to see that because Joe Burrow's low-key been cocky about this whole first round draft pick.
No, he has been.
He has been. He's just kind of that. He said, "I've never lost anywhere I went. I just want
I
to
hope
go
he sucks.
to a place where I can win."
Yeah, fuck people from
Be
LSU.
grateful. Be grateful you're getting into the league before you want to win. Okay, earn your stripes, bro. just won a natty champ. All right,
Like, dude, you're
don't
going to
get
the
greedy.
Bengals. Like,
Don't get
winning
greedy.
should be the last thing on
You're
your
going
mind.
to Cincinnati, buddy. You're going to Cincinnati.
You might
Play
never win in
football.
Cincinnati. You
Yeah,
probably will
you
never
might
win in
never
Cincinnati.
win,
Where the
and
fuck is
Honestly,
you're
Cincinnati?
like,
not going to look good after your rookie contract playing in Cincinnati. You are going to
I
get
gotta think
beat,
of this.
and
I'll
no
be right
one's
back.
giving you a shot. That's just how's the base, Buff?
The base, it's been pretty well. Um, I've been going over like the C scale, and
Oh, shit.
I've been learning what song the fuck is it called? Oh, Suspicious Minds by Elvis. That's the song I've been playing.
All right.
It's pretty straightforward. It's like not a lot of. It's like a
Mm,
nice warm up like two, but it's got me
yeah.
going.
Well, you probably like got like once you started playing, because once you play, you kind of still remember, you know. Like
Yeah,
you probably had it like.
I could pick up like cause it's a pretty. I'd say it's like a intermediate song, and I
Yo, you
can.
get me another one, Chris?
And right now I'm playing it at
Sorry.
like 75% speed is what
Okay.
I played on YouTube, and I just play over it. The hard
That's
part
good
is
though.
just being able to see like the sheet of paper in front of me because it's on my laptop, so I always have to like scroll down and shit.
Mm, mm. Yeah. And how's like the feel of the actual bass and the
It's
sound
pretty. I mean, it's a little weird because it's like the frets
strings,
up top feel like they're wider apart than they were on the guitar that I had. Like the frets in general feel like they
the frets
space out
are
like farther at the top, and then
like the strings or the frets,
the frets.
like at this end or like up,
At like the
at
like
the
towards
end.
the like the
Yeah,
head
like
of
they
the
get
thing.
they get
They
really big.
and I was like, oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Well, I told you that one because like that was my first one, and that's like the only one I would like. The other ones I have, like my dad gave me, and the other one I like as a piece of art too.
Mhm.
Like, but that's what I learned to play on, and it's a good bass to play on and learn on because you do need, it's a 5 string bass, so like, but I never used it for 5 strings, and the 5th string thing on the bridge is actually like messed up, so you can't really do that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, but with 5 string, you put the B on top.
Mhm.
So, and then it's BEADG. And then you get a whole another whatever, but, and then the B string would be like a lot thicker than your E string, you know?
Mhm.
So it's meant to have like more pressure, like, you know what I mean? But it's good, but it's bad, but it's good because your fingers are just going to get stronger faster, you know? And how's this going?
That I've been kind of delaying trying to learn. Right
You
now
picking?
I've been playing, yeah, but I'll get back
That's
into
fine.
like the finger picking shit again. I used to be able to
Yeah.
do it like roughly. I had to learn it to play Stairway to Heaven, like a dumbed
Hmm.
down version because I'm retarded. But I kind of learned
Yeah.
from that, but that was always something I was like, I fucking suck at this. Like,
Nah, but I feel like once you use a pick like that, the finger will come after that. I feel like, you know what I mean?
mm,
Like and picking is fun. You could fucking do that for the whole time if you want.
yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll see.
You can, yeah. A lot of people use picks.
Chris, where are
Some
you right
songs I
now?
just have to.
I'm in my room. I got my laptop on my bed. I got my couch like facing my bed.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I've been like leaving the couch like by my TV because I've just been playing fucking Xbox all day.
We're getting stationary out here.
Yo, I've been
Setting
playing
it
with
up.
Rob, Frank, and Gio, bro. It's unreal.
Have you been playing with
It's
Rico too? I
unreal.
see Rico send me snaps of him being on
Yeah.
Xbox.
He doesn't play anything. He just comes on to just like talk and chill.
He told me that one time. I was like, why don't you just buy a game?
No, he has all the games. He told me too. He doesn't
He
play
just
them though.
doesn't play them.
No, like
What?
he'll just sit in the
He probably
party and
just smokes.
yeah, smokes and like makes fun of Rob and Frank most of the time.
That's funny.
Sometimes I wish I could just put like the Xbox server on my laptop and just like sit in the chats and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, bro, it's fucking wild. Frank is out of his mind.
I could imagine.
So retarded.
I remember playing with him in high school. It was ridiculous, the shit that he would say.
Yo, the other day, Rico was like, "Do you think Frank is mad when he's getting laid?" And I was like, "Honestly, he's mad every single other second of the day, so he might be."
I would see why it would change. Like,
That's what I was saying.
I don't see why this would change.
could things happen to
Yeah.
Frank and he's still angry?
Yeah, literally, like
I
nothing
could,
is
I
good.
could see like a certain amount of like limitations that would make him not angry, but like most of the time he's just still fucking angry, you know. Like Frank's just always got that face, bro.
He's got that face of like, you're a fucking idiot. Like, what?
You're
Why
a fucking
you
idiot, but it's kind of like a humorous face at the same time. Like you just want to laugh in his face,
Man.
or that's just when he's joking. Probably.
Yeah, I was saying today, if I was to kill two of my friends first, it'd be Dylan number 1, Frank number 2, Rob number 3.
Those
I
are
think
pretty decent
I think
rankings.
Rob's got higher ranks than any of those.
Yeah, if Rob really gets me going though, he could spike up to 1 like real quick.
Yeah, Rob could hop up to 1 real quick.
It's a fact.
I feel like I could kill Tyler and not even notice that I had killed them.
Oh my god,
Yeah, that's funny.
Tyler's a fucking mook, man. I
Yeah,
wonder how. I haven't talked to him in a minute. I wonder if he's like still how he's doing with the academy. Sure.
yeah. I wonder.
Well, he went in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder how they're doing that shit.
Oh yeah, it's probably like no, they probably just delayed it or whatever.
Yeah, they probably sent their ass home.
Maybe they just sent them in. No, they didn't do that.
That's what they're doing.
You're
Like,
in.
You haven't heard from him. He just got sent in. And you're like, nope, you're a government asset now.
who is still working? Are Andrew and Billy still going to work?
Yeah, Billy's still working. Billy literally worked all week last week,
Really?
like 7 days.
Dude, don't go near Billy. just play it safe.
Nah, Andrew's
He's
been
going to
working.
the city, no?
Yeah, I think Andrew's pretty much. Oh no, he's been going to the city. Like I don't even know. He's probably driving there though. He's probably not taking the train.
Hmm.
But
Yeah, taking the train is not a move right now.
no, definitely not.
Yeah, the train is
Rob
definitely-
still works 2 days a week.
Yeah, Rob works at the bank. I said, "Do you wear gloves when you handle the money?" He's like, "No." Like how Rob would say no like that, and I'm like, "Rob, you better be wearing gloves, bro." He's like, "No, they have hand sanitizer." I'm like, "What the fuck? What are you taking this chance for, bro?"
I'd probably wear gloves and then hand sanitize my gloves.
Yeah, you're touching money, bro.
Money
I
is
don't even
literally
care if
the
it's new
ever.
money. I don't even like. Yeah, that's the dirtiest shit out there, bro.
Where's Frank working right now?
The way he says no,
He's
like,
working
that
from
just
home.
sums
He works
up
for
Rob,
Geico, bro, or Allstate, some shit like that.
Oh,
you
right.
serious?
Insurance shit.
Frank would work for an insurance company, bro.
Yeah,
He'd probably be the
That is
biggest
so
fucking dick of an
Frank,
insurance
bro.
agent.
Yeah, literally. Like, I could. So, do you want the insurance or not? Like how Frank talks, just like that. Like, you want it or not?
now whatever Frank's job is, like he's probably so good at like just telling people to fuck off.
Oh yeah.
I wonder what he does, bro.
He probably has like he's probably
Hey,
trying to get a
buddy.
job where he like defers like things and people would be like, well, this guy ran into my car, and he'd be like, well, are you a fucking idiot? Like,
yeah.
One question for you: are you fucking stupid?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
answer that first, and then we'll determine what's going on here.
they probably be like, nah, and then he'd run them through the video and just be like, what the fuck is that, bro? You just backed up right into his shit.
He's like, so you're retarded and you're a liar. Damn.
Frank's like simple, but like sophisticated. To where you can't understand him in a way.
His
I don't
roasts are
know.
pretty funny.
All I know is when Frank came up to Delhi, that was shot, dude.
Why?
Frank literally.
Let's share some stories for the pod. Yeah.
So, first of all, I don't even know. We're at the party. This kid whips out my fucking shaker bottle. I'm like, where the fuck did you get that from? He like stole it from my room, like whatever. And he fucking takes my shaker ball, throws it in the fucking woods. I'm like, are you fucking serious? And then when Frank gets drunk, he gets really like touchy. Like he likes to touch people. And like he was fucked up, and he was touching this one kid that like I already kind of had beef with. And like I was like, Frank, you gotta stop, bro. And then like this kid came up to me, he's like, bro, I'm about to scrap with you and your friend right now if he keeps touching me. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, Frank, stop fucking touching this kid. Like he was literally like hugging him and shit, like touching him. It's like, Frank, what the fuck is good? Like, why are you doing this? And like he was
Actually,
so
that's me.
gone, bro. It
Was
was
that the
like,
chubby kid?
nah, that was that. Who are you talking about, Howie?
Yeah, Howie.
Howie. Oh man,
Howie, who's Howie? I remember Joey.
Howie was a fucking schlep, man. Certified schlep.
I was actually just talking about Breezy the other day to Danielle, because I was going through my Twitter. This is how bored I got the other day. I was scrolling down all my media photos on Twitter, looking at all the photos I posted, and it was when it was back in like 2014, and I had a ton of grape soda, and I took a photo of it, and I was like, Breezy can have my girlfriend, but he can't even fucking touch my grape soda.
Nick, you know who Breezy is?
No.
It's
Breeze?
no.
I thought it was Breeze.
Nah, not
his
Breeze.
his sister's ex-boyfriend.
Okay, copy.
He went to Delhi actually.
Oh, so you're like, he can have. I get it.
He was
Yeah.
some
That's good
he was
shit.
some black kid from like Far Rockaway.
Yeah.
He was like black as night. Like he could be outside at like 3 a.m. in the middle of the woods, and I'd see him because he'd be darker than everything else. Like,
Yeah, that's
Yo,
OG.
he was like 20 fucking 7 and like still like on his sophomore year of college or some shit. I don't even know.
wonder what that kid's doing now.
There's no shot he's still at Delhi. There's a possibility though, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised if I went back there and he's still there, like walking around. I'd be like, oh my God.
I can't imagine people like actually living in that town.
Like all the time, I'd fucking shoot myself.
Like, what do you do in a town like that where there's only like 50, like, give it like fucking,
That's
besides the university, if you took out the university and all the like amenities it gives you, what do you have, like 250 people? The fuck?
You have nothing. You have
bro.
Oneonta 30 fucking minutes away. And like even Oneonta is still kind of like. Actually, Oneonta is there's a lot of people there. Actually,
My professor actually just took a job there.
yeah.
She was a fucking whatever teacher for a while, and now she's going back working clinically. So she's now like the head athletic trainer at Oneonta.
Yeah, Oneonta is nice, man. It's way nicer than Delhi. I wish I went there.
Dude, places like Delhi and like upstate like that, these people, this is bread and butter for them. This is like that. Nothing's changed for them.
Oh, they don't give a shit, bro. They're still doing the
If
same
you
stuff.
go up there, you can't even tell. You're like, oh, this is probably what it would be like if it wasn't a pandemic right now.
You already don't see people outside.
Yeah, like
I literally
know.
lived through a pandemic for fucking 2 years up there. Nothing was going on.
the same scenario, pretty much.
Yeah, bro. There's probably like in the town of Delhi, there's probably besides the like college, I'd say there's like probably 150 houses maybe in all of Delhi.
Wow. Like, and you know, like most, like you know the whole town, like you know, like what from point A to point B makes the town, or no? You've seen the whole town, or no?
I mean, I'm pretty sure I've seen the whole fucking town. Like,
Okay.
there's not much there. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, cause there's different towns. There's like fucking what is
Yeah,
it?
they're small. That's why. Right?
Yeah, the one right next to it is fuck, man. I forgot the name of it. Some bum ass fucking name.
Mm.
Was
Starts with a W.
was the lacrosse house in the town?
Oh yeah, boy. Uh, yeah, it was. The lacrosse house was. Oh yeah, you've been there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
remember
I'm
getting
pretty
there.
sure that's in town. Yeah. You know, the lacrosse house was right across the street from like the dean of the school's house. It was literally right across the street,
Yeah, that's funny.
That's a week.
bro. That fucking house, man. Some good times there.
Facts. That was a wild night. Those were
Yeah.
two. I think we went back to back nights. I was like,
Did we?
maybe. I don't know. I don't know what we did the second night though.
I don't think you guys only stayed for one night.
Nah, because I specifically remember dying the first night, than not dying the second night.
Oh, you and Frank came the
Yeah,
day
yeah, yeah.
before. Yeah, you guys came early. Oh, that night? I think we were at the Lax house too. Yeah.
Yeah, because I died that night.
Yeah, I think we pulled up because like Andrew had connects with the Lax house.
Mm. I can't believe he played lacrosse in college.
Yeah, right.
Yo, I forgot about that.
I thought he would have joined baseball or
Oh,
something.
Yo, if there was a baseball team, I definitely would have been on it.
Oh, they
But
just
like,
didn't have one.
nah.
Ah, that fucking
yeah, they had
blows.
like every other sport but baseball. I remember.
They had a
Like,
softball team, bro. Like what?
yeah, they had soccer team, right?
Basketball. Basketball, I mean, they weren't that bad. We had some niggas that could hoop.
I met this one kid. Oh fuck. His name was Tunde, and he was from Harlem.
Tuesday.
Tunde, Tunde or something like that.
That's
Tunde,
crazy,
and
bro.
bro, he could ball. He was like had OD hops. Was like dunking on people in the rec. Like just would be like, bro, you want to
Yeah.
play like a 3-on-3? And then all of a sudden he's like just like backing kids
Yeah,
up and just
dude.
dunking on them. I was like, oh
Dude,
my.
no one else
I
touches
used to
the
go to the
ball.
gym, bro. I used to go into the gym and like just see Nick. Like these guys were flying through the air, bro. Just yamming on each other. I'm like, what is good right now,
You did not go play basketball
bro? Like there
next
was
to
some
them.
grown ass men on that court, bro.
Mm.
I was like, yo,
I wonder where the professors lived. Who would take like a fucking position there?
oh, bro. I had a professor. I had a professor one time. I literally told him I wasn't coming to class on St. Patrick's Day for some reason. Literally was walking down into town to go to the bar, and literally saw him walking to the college. I was like, hey, how you doing? It was fucking
That's
great.
funny.
Yeah, but he literally lived like he used to walk in fucking snow up the hill, like he lived around the block. Like, dude, whoever built that school on a fucking hill like that, fuck you. What is wrong with you, dude? You would be sweating by the time you got up that hill.
You know why? They thought they were like making use of space because they're like, what the fuck are we gonna do with these hills? You know. So like, you know what? We'll make them walk. Who cares?
Pretty much.
That's the logic, I guess.
But
'Cause
even on
all up
fucking
there is just mountains and
yeah,
hills,
no,
and
they literally built it on a mountain because like
they're like,
literally
oh,
even throughout campus, you're still going up. Like you're good. No matter where you go,
I
you're
got a
going up.
great project.
Was there
Yeah.
It's
not like
not
another
flat.
town like right nearby that also had like 150 people in it that they could have
No,
just been like, oh, let's fucking make it like here instead?
nah. So like, there's literally houses scattered. Like you saw it. Like you went up fucking the
Yeah.
road to get there. Like there's all those houses, but like in the town of Delhi, there's literally the supermarket with all that other shit in there, the pizzeria,
Mm,
and then you got the school. You got then you got the fucking all the shops and whatever is down there, and then it ends. Well, it doesn't end, but like then there's like more like yards and yards of just houses and fields, and then, like you can make a left where there's houses, and then that road takes you to Oneonta. So like that was really it. And then there was like another back road by like where the labs used to be, like where Billy used to go
Mm-hmm.
for the auto mechanic labs. And there was houses back there and stuff, but that's pretty much I think where like the town of Delhi started and ended with, like, was the strip and like over by the labs. But yeah, man, it was crazy. Like I would call my mom, I'd be like, "Mom, I'm fucking losing it up here. Like shit's so different from like living out here. Like
Yeah,
like it's just,
even going
I
from
feel like you're isolated."
even going from like here to fucking Stony Brook. Like at Stony Brook, like people had yards that were not like fucking 35 feet in like length,
Yeah,
and I was like, bro, like we're in the fucking country. Like the fuck's
yeah.
going on?
Suffolk's a whole different world, bro.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
Suffolk
crazy.
is different.
Especially when I went to Brookhaven and I dormed there for a year. They had they had like turkeys out there. I was like, I didn't know turkeys like did
Yeah,
this.
that's like all the way out though, right?
We got turkeys on the island, what?
It's facts, bro. That's
I
how
didn't
all of
know
a sudden
that.
I'm walking to my car and like they were perfectly like a group of them were perfectly behind this car, and all of a sudden like I passed the car and they're just like a fuck like ton of them, and I was like, what the?
Yeah, bro.
I was scared
One time,
Yo,
shitless.
that was probably like such a aha moment, like fucking epiphany. Like what? I would be like shocked
yeah,
and scared at the same time, probably.
Brookhaven is. Let me see. Do you guys know where like So you know where like Bubba's is?
yeah.
If
Iceland.
you yeah, if you took um you know where Patchogue is?
Yeah.
If you go a little bit past Patchogue,
Oh, okay.
it's like a
So
town or two
that's
over.
not that far. It's like 50 minutes away.
Yeah, I'd say it's like 45-minute trip, maybe like an
Yeah,
hour.
yeah,
But it was
yeah, man. What house was that when I came to your house in the basement?
oh, that
Where was that?
was in fucking Ronkonkoma.
Oh, that was Ronkonkoma. Shit.
Hmm. Yeah.
Damn, you lived all over the fucking island, bro.
Yeah, I started in fucking
Freeport,
Brookhaven
Warsaw.
and then fucking Ronkonkoma, which was alright, but living in a basement sucked, and the people who lived upstairs were a bunch of fucking pussies. I hated them. It
Yeah,
was,
I feel like you guys had a nice setup down there, though. It wasn't too bad.
yeah, the setup itself was nice, but just not having any sunlight come in, like, sucked.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
Yeah,
killed
no,
me.
that's like a like on a natural level, it's like dulling and like
Yeah, and I
you
never
need that
noticed how much, like,
sunlight.
that was gonna fuck with me. And then I went to the
Mhm.
second floor in Stony Brook, and that was definitely, like, a shittier, like, way to live, but it was a much better, like, overall living situation.
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because
I could
the,
never live in a basement like that. Yeah,
yeah, it's weird.
just too. Yeah.
It was, like, new, too. It was made, like, 3 or 4 years before we moved in. But like the
Mhm.
Stony Brook house was built in like fucking 1950 and it hasn't been renovated once. Like not a single
This shit was original.
anything that's
The
broken has
bathrooms
just been
too.
left broken.
Damn.
Like I had to leave because we didn't have electricity anymore. Like our electricity was just like not working and the guy was just like,
Like you
"Yeah,"
know what?
like and
I think it's
he was so stupid. Like I had like a 1 year contract with him and then I never signed anything else and then he just stopped like he would be like, "Oh, you have rent?" And I was like, "Yeah, like I send it to you." And he's like, "Oh, okay." And that lasted like the entire year.
Wow.
Like that's how dumb this guy is. He's just shot. We would like ask him, be like, "Bro, like fix the fucking electricity," and then we'd call him like the next day, and he'd be like, "Okay," as if he never heard it.
That's crazy, man.
yeah, like you and you definitely knew at that time, knowing the guy, like
Oh yeah,
you knew he wasn't gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm working on it. He's like, okay, like just like saying it's news to him.
yeah. He
Yeah,
was
you know people like that. Man.
the man was shot. I think my friend is still living without electricity.
He's still there.
Still
Yeah.
living without electricity.
Actually, there's it's our room's the bathroom and like half the kitchen, and then there's like one outlet in the kitchen that works along with the refrigerator. I guess that's like the same line, cause that's like a more main line, cause that like food needs to
Yeah.
stay cold and shit.
Damn, this guy's just got a piece of shit house and he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah. And he
Yeah.
has he has
It's
an
like
apartment
runs out
complex in
anyway.
like Connecticut. And I'm like, bro, there's no way that you do your own shit with that. Like you must be losing so much money.
Yeah. Nah, he definitely
He
doesn't.
definitely has someone managing that property because
Nah, he says he does.
no,
Cause his son doesn't. He works on like Wall Street, and now he works like at home in like
that's
Vermont.
crazy.
And his I don't think his daughter does I mean his I don't think that kid's wife does anything either. So I
Seems
think
like
this
one of those. You go.
I think he's just like eating this like huge fucking debt right now, and just has no idea because he can't remember anything.
He's just oblivious. He probably thinks he's doing fine.
Nah, he even knows that he's not doing fine, and still like, I don't know when that might have happened when he was like, fucking like 5 years ago when he was like, oh I'm not doing well, and then like the cycle might have started where he just was like, who knows how long this guy hasn't been doing well for.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Man's character though.
Yeah, man. How's Nico?
He's been pretty well. He looks pretty good too. Same shit.
Yeah? Slimmed down a little bit?
I mean, I wouldn't say slim down, but he's not like chubby right now. He's in
Uh,
pretty average shape.
yeah, that's good. That's good.
I mean, he's looking good for like a fucking 11, 12 years old.
Damn, man. He's getting up there.
Yeah. He still like does well though. Like my bed is like pretty high up here, and he can't jump up, but he can jump down.
Alright, yeah, that's good. That's good.
So
Nah, that's good though, man. Like,
he falls on his face, but like it's alright.
yeah, but he's been doing that shit his whole life though, hasn't he?
Yeah. Since like the first day we had him, he was like running into
Nah,
walls
yo,
and
yeah,
shit.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
get,
bro. Pugs just love to
yeah.
just like they don't give a shit.
Pugs just have their own ways of doing things, man. You get it done. They're great. I miss Pork Chop, man. Pork Chop was great.
That's such a crazy name for a dog, man.
Yeah. It like suited him so much. He was so funny.
Nah, I really did. You never like questioned why his name was
No,
Porky.
yeah, and he was so he was so smart, bro. They're smart dogs.
My dog's like he's too smart for his own good. He's a
Yeah,
fucking
Nico's
Yeah,
definitely.
dude. Yeah, it's like to the point
You
where
could see it in Nico's face. Like Nico understands people, bro.
he does not have a poker face. He's read pretty easily.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I pissed him. He pissed me off
that's
when
awesome.
we were on a walk, and I bring multiple bags, and so I brought 2 bags, and it was like a decently long walk, but like he used the bathroom like real quick, and then he did it a second time, and then there was a third time, and I knew he pushed it out because I was like yelling at him. Cause he was always trying to sniff shit and like talk to people. And I'm like, Nico, just fucking walk. And then he immediately was just like, I'm gonna take a dump now. Like, fuck you.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, they know. They know.
I
I don't
fucking miss
think
it, man.
it's necessarily like picking up the words we say, but it's overall like the
Nah,
vibe you
dude.
send, and like the
That
body language and stuff like that. Tone
that's
of
some
your voice.
dogs, man. Like Bailey and G are fucking lost. They are gonzo.
All right, no, listen.
They got no
G
idea
was a
what's
smart
going
dog.
on.
G was a
And
smart dog, but
no,
now she
she's
can't
not.
hear. She was a smart dog.
G is alright. I wouldn't. I think G, I
G was well trained. She was smart. She was obedient.
Nah, you're right. She
But
was.
she
She was.
lost to like her hearing went diminished, and now like I don't think she hears at all. So it's like
Bailey is
how
shot
far can
though.
you get with that?
Yeah,
Bailey's
Bailey.
just a butterball, bro. She's a ball of joy. She doesn't think twice. Bailey doesn't think
She
twice.
literally's got no emo. Like she's literally just like, hold on, like nothing's going through her head.
She's great, bro. She
She
was
definitely
getting
has
scared
like
of the storm today. Like she was like OD scared. I had her on my bed and I opened the window and she started like squirming away. I was like, "Nah, you're okay."
she's definitely got like
Well,
ADHD or something.
she
Yes,
like
she's not.
she's like the ultimate lap dog because There's not one person that she's met or like, you know what I mean, that came across Bailey that she like, I don't fuck with you,
Yeah,
you know,
facts.
like you're her best friend, and no one meets Bailey and is like, oh, I don't like that dog.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Like, so she's a
There are
bully
some
for
dogs
food.
though that you just look at and you're just like, fuck you.
Yeah,
You know who had fucking crazy dogs
but
was the
I give dogs a
McQuillans.
shot.
Oh my
They had
god,
crazy.
bro.
Well, Molokai wasn't bad, that boxer, but then the second dog was ridiculous.
I don't know which one it was, but like one time I came up from his basement and like I was leaving and literally his mom is sitting on the couch with some shit on her eyes. I think she just got like laser eye surgery. And like the dog is like attacking me, literally. And she can't do anything about it because she's got this shit on her eye. And this dog is attacking me. She's like, "Who is it?" I'm like, "It's Chris. I'm trying to get out. The dog's attacking me." She's like, "Just sprint for the door and close it behind you." I'm like, "Oh my god!"
Yo, that's a great story.
I was like, "I'm gonna fucking die right now."
Yeah.
Nah, because these dogs were gigantic, bro, and especially me at like 11 years old, it was probably fucking. I could do nothing against that
Probably
dog.
weighed more than you. Those things were
Yeah,
fucking
probably.
huge, bro.
Dude, dogs are no joke. Dogs are no joke because they know where you're at. Like once you encounter them, they know how you feel. Like they sense how you feel, and it affects
That
them,
is
and that's
not
why they
true.
do
Oh God,
something.
bro.
It is true,
Yeah, okay. You're telling me
dude. Because in that
you're
sense,
telling
you
me.
were afraid, and when you're afraid, they panic, so they think you're.
Nah, this
That's
dog
it.
would attack you,
Oh,
and then
so
you'd be afraid.
that's what I'm saying. If you get attacked by a dog, what's it gonna
But
fucking do?
your natural
You're
instinct, you
supposed to
were
just sit
afraid.
there and stay calm, and it's gonna leave you alone.
If you have a welcoming, loving, like
How are you having
it's,
a welcoming anything if you're getting your fucking arm ripped off by a
oh,
dog?
what's up, baby?
Are you kidding me?
Listen, some dogs, yeah, some dogs will just come and, but that's a protective instinct like that. Like you're in their house, you know, they don't know you.
I love how you
Like
fucking like feel like you know dogs.
I
Like you
do.
fucking had a conversation
I'm
with them.
okay. I'm not like that guy on that dog show, Estevan, whatever that Spanish guy's name. But I'm pretty good with dogs. Most dogs I encountered
Nah, I know what
like
you
me
mean.
a
But
lot.
like, if a dog is fucking
Like
attacking you,
Nico, like Nico.
he's not sensing shit.
Nico knows a bunch of people that he's comfortable with because they've been around him for so long, you know.
No, I know what you're
But he
saying.
doesn't live with them. But like if you meet
I gotta take a
someone
piss, man.
like a
Jesus
stranger,
Christ.
he's fucking like this vicious dog, but he still won't do like you know the dog. He's not gonna do anything. Sometimes you really don't know the fucking pit bull. I guess. I don't know.
You know who had good dogs were the Fordhams had a good dog, Max, their golden retriever, and the
I think I
Gutowitzes had a
remember that
good one.
dog. Bear,
Bear,
yeah.
yeah. Bear was a
They have
fucking dope
another
dog.
one now, right?
Yeah, they have like Bear too.
No, but Bear was awesome. Bear was the best thing about the Gutowitz.
Yeah.
Best thing. I that dog was awesome, dude. We used to go play kickball, and he used to bring the dog, and he just
Fact, the
fucking
dog
do
would
his
just
thing.
chill.
Who are you talking
And
about?
that
The
was the
Gutowitz's
best
dog?
part. I was like,
Yeah.
we go play kickball, and like this dog just roams
Yo,
around, like
kickball was
comes up to you during the game, like
there was nothing
dude,
better than
that
playing
kickball was
kickball.
it was great. It was great.
Yo, Rich used to make that shit so personal, man.
Yeah,
Like with everyone.
he loved
Yeah,
having like
no,
his inner beef with like these 8-year-old kids.
yeah, because you know what, like he's just still in that kid mode because it's you could tell it's from his childhood, you know. However, I don't know, but he just wants that, like, you know, he'd be going at it with like, how old were we? Like 10? Nah, like 13.
God, we could have been
Nah,
young.
we are definitely like 10. Like
I don't know, but
younger.
we were young, and like I was young,
Do you remember when
and
Oh no, sorry, keep going.
I kind of lost my train of thought. So go ahead.
Do you remember when Rich Gutowitz fucking almost fought like the mailman we were in his fucking car, and it was packed out with, I don't remember who was in it,
Oh
and we were
yeah, I
like
No,
right
I
think
do
outside of
that.
Ralph's, and he was trying to fight the mailman.
yeah,
I was like, what is
Dude,
going on?
bro. One time, like dad saw him like push a woman like at a soccer game. He actually like laid his hands on this woman. Yo, he was fucking. It was like you loved and you hate him, but like at the same time, you were kind of like, get the fuck away from me most of the time, you know?
Yeah, dude. In high school, since elementary school, he used to take them out for lunch, and he would always be like second floor was attendance, and I used to pass there like just so happens like me, I got pass there every day on like day 2 or whatever it is. Like I'm going down the fucking second floor. I'm going down towards like a social studies class or whatever, and I see him like. And like, think about it. Like, you're walking down the hall, he's standing outside the door. Like, there's no getting out of it. You can't just walk. You know how he is. Like, you can't hide. Like, you can't get.
Nah, there's no
My
shot.
God.
And like, that's
They'll fucking find you,
I
bro.
hate that shit, dude. Like, I hate that shit. Like, you know. And he'd be like, oh, how's it? Yeah, you know, fucking like, and just like small talk him. Like, remember like Thanksgiving? He's like, what'd you do? I was like, oh yeah, you went here. I was like. I don't want to talk to you, man. And I saw him recently, actually. I was like dropping off Joe in Forest City, and he was walking the dog, and I was like kind of speeding. I wasn't speeding. I was going a little fast. So like I was slowing down as a courtesy. I didn't even. I probably didn't know it was him, but I was slowing down because I was speeding. But I didn't want to slow down enough to make him think I was slowing down to talk to him. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
And like it was just, and he like put his like arm out like this, you know, like some stupid shit Rich Goto
He
would
gave you a
do,
thumbs up.
you know. No, like he was walking towards me, and I was driving.
Was he telling you to
Oh,
slow down?
word.
No, he was just like this, or like puts his hand out, like I don't know. It's just like got like it's the worst. Okay. Oh, this is a great story, Buffy. I probably never told you this.
You definitely did.
You know the story?
I don't
I
fucking
know
know.
the story you're about to tell him
What?
with Rob Gutowitz.
Yeah, so I worked at Piecraft. You know where you remember where it
Yeah,
was?
yeah.
So like I didn't have a car at the time or whatever. I didn't drive at the time. I don't remember. But like I was off my shift and my friend was gonna come pick me up. And I was like, yo, I'm not sitting here anymore. Like I didn't want to be there anymore. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just start walking down Jerusalem. Like he'll fucking pick me up on the side of the road.
Yeah.
So it was Joe. Like he was coming from his house.
Mm-hmm.
So I was walking and like right by that intersection at that light, it was jammed up. It must have been rush hour, whatever. And I see he has a Grand Mercury, Rich, but it was Rob. Rob was driving, right? Rob was driving, and he was a new driver, and I was like excited off the back a little bit because it's Rob, you know. And I saw him driving. I was like, "Hey, Rob!" Like he's on me, and he just kept looking at me. He didn't look at the road, and it was like it was stop and go, like that. It gets backed up over there, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And I watched it happen, and it was so just like, you know, you just like your instinct. You're driving the car, like you don't let yourself get into that, you know. Like, and I just watched him. He fucking slammed into them, and I just hear him go fuck, and I was like, was that my fault? Like, yo, and I was like, yo, I could have just stood at Piecraft and got picked up by Joe, and maybe he wouldn't have, like, you know, it was just funny.
You're worried Rich Gutowitz is
like,
gonna come to your door and just be like,
nah, I didn't get.
"The fuck did you do to my son?"
Did you stay with him after like the accident, or
No,
did
it
you
was
just keep
that's why it
walking?
was so awkward. I was like on the phone with Joe, like almost. I think as it happened, it was as it happened. I remember being like, just like having the adrenaline of like trying to tell him what just happened, and I was like, I'm just gonna keep walking. Like he's got. Well, I watched though. Like, if he wanted me to stay there, I would have stood there. You know.
Hmm.
But like, he was dealing with whoever he dressed into.
That fucking sucks.
They still have the car though. They fixed the car.
Really? That black fucking Mercury
I think he
thing?
has two, bro. Like, I don't know.
He's got a shit ton of
You don't-
cars that just like
yeah,
sit
he's
there.
always had mad vehicles. It's like,
It's not
he
even
has a
like
bike
it'd be
shop.
weird to
Like,
like collect those type of cars. He just has cars. Like he'd
yeah.
have a car and then have a car that didn't work, but would just
And
have it
it'd
for
just
the
be like,
parts
oh,
and
like
like
that's another car like Rich would get, like he would have, you
yeah.
know. That's just like, I don't know. He had a lot though. Kickball
Yes,
was fun
sir.
though. Watching all this sports shit makes me wanna like I'm feeling for the players, thinking like, especially baseball, like they're trying to stay up, like, and like once it comes back, like you think once it comes back, oh, I can't wait to go back to work and like just be out, like. They're gonna come back, like they're gonna be fucking going crazy. You know what I mean? Like I wish I was an athlete right now, missing my craft in that and having that fucking. I would miss the competition, man.
You put your energy into something else.
Yeah, well, that's what we do. That's what quarantine is.
Yeah, so Matt Barzal said he's learning to play the guitar right now. Apparently he's playing ping pong, playing guitar.
Bro, I have the guitar right here, man.
I think we wrap this shit up, fellas.
Word.
Give it a wrap.
I think it's a wrap here.
Well,
Alright, I think this is when
it was a
you
pleasure.
guys get like a promo minutes like they do in First We Feast.
All right, so
all
here we
right,
go.
well,
Whoa, take it easy.
how we
Go.
do a podcast. You can
Oh.
check us out. It's coming soon. We've been talking about it. It's me. We didn't even introduce ourselves, I don't even think. But Nick, I'm Nick. It's my brother Chris.
Listen, the podcast is coming
I'll
out.
pass it over.
The merch will be dropped along with the podcast. It's gonna be big. My man Buffy, thank you for having us on.
It's gonna be
Okay.
relevant.
It's been good talking to you.
It's been
Buffy
a
will be
pleasure,
on the
Buff.
pod once it's up
Look
and running.
forward to more. If you need me, I'll be here. I'm not going nowhere.
Yeah, it's a fact.
I was thinking about
we
having
could be busting these out. We could be cranking these out as many as you want.
I was thinking about having a bunch of people on for the draft.
Yo, we should get Frank on
Yeah,
it.
that'd be cool. Like a lot. Like
We
a
should get
live
Frank
draft
on it.
and-
I definitely want to get Frank.
Yeah, we should get Frank in this fourth circle. I'm
I'll show
looking
up
right now.
with some nice
box,
topics
not
for that
the-